China has been quick to respond overnight to claims a Chinese fighter jet released flares within 30 metres of an Australian aircraft. A Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson has refuted the Australian version of events, saying Canberra is to blame for the incident.
The Australian military airplane deliberately intruded into China's airspace over Xishaquundao without China's permission. Such move violated China's sovereignty and undermined China's national security. The Chinese side took legitimate, lawful, professional and restrained measures to expel the airplane. China has lodged serious protests with Australia and urged it to stop infringing on China's sovereignty and making provocations and stop disrupting peace and stability in the South China Sea.
It was an incident the Defence Minister called unsafe and unprofessional as officials expressed concern over Beijing's increased aggression in the Indo-Pacific. Cameron Redden has the story.
The Australian RAAF P-8 aircraft was conducting routine surveillance on Tuesday afternoon when it was challenged by multiple Chinese J-16 fighter jets.
There were a number of interactions between them and the P-8, but one of those interactions involved the release of flares at a very close distance to the P-8, such that the flares passed within about 30 metres of the P-8.
The incident took place above the South China Sea at around 1 p.m.
Had any of those flares hit the P-8, that would have definitely had the potential for a significant damage to that aircraft.
No personnel were injured in the incident, but Australia has expressed its concern to the Chinese embassy in Canberra and to officials in Beijing.
That is an action that we've declared as being unsafe.
It's the third incident between the two militaries in under 18 months. Last May, an Australian helicopter had to take evasive action to avoid being hit by flares from another Chinese jet. And in November 2023, Australian divers suffered minor injuries when a Chinese warship deployed sonar pulses in waters off the coast of Japan.
It is a bit of a reminder to Australians that their servicemen and women are actually, it's more than training. We're out there making sure that we are acting in the national interest and keeping Australians safe.
Separately, Defence officials have become aware of 3 People's Liberation Army Navy vessels operating in the Coral Sea, northeast of Australia. They are operating within international law, but have ventured within kilometres of the Australian coastline.
And we are making sure that we deploy assets. I think the Australian people would want to know that we've got a close eye on what this task group is doing.
Defence sources say sightings of China's ships are becoming more frequent. Incidents like these will test Australia's ability to navigate the relationship with Beijing in increasingly uncertain times.